Hey everybody. Um just wanted to give a quick update on how I am doing. It has been 1 week since the end of my last chemo treatment. So I started last Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then it's been a week obviously since Friday cuz it's Friday night. So just wanted to tell everyone how I'm doing and what I've been thinking and feeling and all that. So, it's been a week. I, you don't know what to expect, because obviously you've never been through chemo before. And the first one was so crazy because, you get the diagnosis that next Tuesday, on a Friday, that next Tuesday, you're getting a port and then you're having chemo. And it was just like, oh my gosh, like what is happening? And then just the letdown and like your body just kind of trying to recover after that was just crazy. And I think probably part of that was just emotional too. Mentally my body was just didn't know how to handle it. And so I think probably a lot of the roughness of the last one was probably partly like mental, emotional, all that. And then this time, you don't know what to expect. And they say the first one's easiest, and it kind of gets harder because the like symptoms kind of compound and whatever. But sometimes the second one's still pretty easy. So you don't know what to expect. You don't know what to expect with any of this. Um, so just not knowing how it would hit me. Um, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. It was crazy. So I go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I'm there pretty much all day. Wednesday's a short day, but Thursday and Friday are pretty long days. And Friday night I still feel pretty good. Tired, but that's probably just from being gone all day every day. And then Saturday it was like I got hit by a truck. Um and I pretty much didn't do anything at all. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tuesday, I had to go back to the infusion center to get my labs, and then I got hydration while I was there. And I have mixed feelings about hydration. Not doubting at all that it helps some people. I don't feel like it helped me that much. I know it probably helped me more than I realized. Um, but it wasn't like this, "Oh, I got hydration and now I feel amazing and skipping through a bed of roses," like, it wasn't like that, kind of what I expected it to be. Like, it was just, I got it, and it probably helped. It probably helped more than I thought, but I wasn't feeling, like, that much better. Um, so that was on Tuesday, and I got home, and it was so sad because 'cause I'm not one. I mean, I cry. I cry a lot. I'm a girl, I'm pregnant, but I'm not one who's going to cry in front of people if I can help it or show, like crazy emotion or something. And I get to the hydration place, to the infusion center on Tuesday, and I was so tired just from getting there, just from driving myself, which I probably shouldn't have drove myself, drove myself, but I did. I was so tired and they were like, "Oh, you're in room 4." And I was like, "Does it have a bed?" And they're like, "No." And I was like, "Can I get a bed?" And she's like, "Yeah, you can go in room 9." She's like, "I just didn't want to make you walk that far." And I was like, "If I can have a bed, I'll walk." So I walked down to room 9 and literally like crawl into bed and start crying. And I'm like, "Heather, get control of yourself. Like, you are fine." But I was just so tired, like, so tired. And that was just like literally getting dressed and driving myself there. And I was just exhausted. Um, So they come in a couple minutes later and I'm like, "Hi," trying to act like I wasn't just crying, but, like, can't even sit up. I'm, like, curled in a fetal position on the bed. Um, so yeah, so got hydration on Tuesday. They counseled me to take my meds. And that's one thing that I struggle with is taking medication if I don't know if it's necessary. And if you are watching this and you're going to start chemo, like they give you these prescriptions for nausea. To me, nausea is like, oh, I feel that bile in my throat. It's coming up like I'm ready to throw up. I haven't had that. I've had my stomach hurts every time I eat. It starts cramping. It's like blah, 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 like gurgling, like rolling, like that kind of stuff. And I'm like, is that nausea? Should I take these meds? The meds can make you drowsy, which I'm already exhausted. The meds can constipate you. Do I need to take these if that isn't what they are for? But I will say, probably every time I took them, it helped. So, if you are debating on whether your nausea is actually nausea, I would say take them. Because, like my husband and all the nurses say, if they help, then they help, and that's good. And if they don't, then you'll know. So, I would say take them. Um, they did seem to help when I did take them. I probably should have taken them a lot more, but I now know. Another thing that I have learned, which sorry if this is TMI, but this is what this vlog is all about. Constipation on chemo is a very real thing, and it is not fun because the chemo drugs can make you constipated, and then the anti-nausea drugs can make you constipated. And then the fact that you're probably not drinking as much as you normally do, which I usually drink crazy amounts of water, can make you constipated. So, one thing I have learned this time around, start taking things probably the day before I go. Start taking my stool softeners. Just pour in the Miralax, get it going in that water, and get it going, because not going to the bathroom for almost a week and a half is not fun. And it helps because you're not eating that much, so there's really not that much food trying to come out. But still, it's not good. So, today's Friday. It's the first time I've actually gone in probably over a week and a half, and it was I was getting desperate, to say the least. So, word to the wise, try to fix it before it's a problem because it is not fun. So that's been another thing that's been really not fun this week. I would say the mental aspect was a lot harder this time in some ways because literally at least 4 days of just completely, like, doing nothing, and, that starts to weigh on you, especially when you have an 11-month-old and everyone else is taking care of him and you feel like you can't do anything. Like, I was literally probably up for an hour, maybe every day, and I got a cold on top of it, so that kind of, like, irritated, made stuff worse, and so mentally, it was just really draining to feel so sick for so long, and just to not be able to do anything, not to be able to help your husband with your son, all that. And then just to know that, okay, as of right now, I have 5 rounds, which I know to some people is like nothing. Like, I've seen people who have had like 100 rounds of chemo, and I can't imagine. But 5 rounds before I deliver my baby, and then we'll see like after that. And to know, okay, this is a second round, and just thinking about going through this again was overwhelming, was like, shoot me now because this is horrible and I don't want to do this again. And then thinking, because I lay here a lot and I'm a woman and I have hormones and emotions, thinking, oh my gosh, if I have to do this with a newborn and like a 14-month-old, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And, like recovering from a complete hysterectomy, like this is not good. So that was a really hard aspect to work through again. And obviously, I have amazing, amazing people in my life who have helped me and who support me, and my husband, and just reminding me, take it day by day. And that's all you can do. You take it day by day and literally hour by hour if you have to, and not dwell on how horrible it is and how horrible it's going to be next time, but just knowing you will get through it, and it will be okay. And the fact that I know as it goes by, I will probably get weaker and the good times will probably get fewer in length, is what they say. Not trying to be pessimistic, but my recovery this time was like a week, but they say, usually like the symptoms compound and you won't feel as good, as quickly or at all. But knowing that there are times in between that can be good, and to have little things to look forward to, and to, even like today, I went out for the first time in over a week, and I had a gift card and I went to lunch and I sat there and I ate and I was hungry. I was hungry and I had an appetite and I ate, and it was amazing. And just looking forward to the little things and trying to plan little things, and not dwell on the big things that you might miss, which is hard, but really trying to do that, to like the Avengers movie is out and I'm bummed that I haven't seen it yet because I was out of commission, but like I have a week and a half before my next round. So we're going to go see the movie and it's going to be fun. And my husband and I are going to go on a date and we're going to enjoy it. And I'm going to find some other stuff to look forward to before that. A lot of it probably eating food, hopefully, since that's one of the main things I can't do. And so just trying to take the little things that I can and enjoy them and spend time with my son and my friends and my family and not look at the bad things. So that's how I'm doing. I do want to get a video up here with Jordan and Grayson. It'll probably be a little crazy, but just so you all can see them and maybe hear from them a little bit. Not really Grayson because he can't talk, but he's cute. So I think that's it for now. So I will talk to you all later. Have a great weekend.